Hey guys, Sam Demand here, and welcome to my 200 subscriber Q&A. Before I begin, however, I'd like to thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I thought that we were going to have 50 subscribers by the end of the year, and we quadrupled it. Anyways, let's just get into the questions. First question is from Comically Large Range, which says, what's your favorite Valve game aside from TF2, and what's your opinion on Marksman? Me personally, my favorite Valve game aside from TF2 has to go to Half-Life Black Mesa. It's just a really fun game and I love the storyline to it. And don't even get me started on the music, it's just amazing. Especially because the music was also used in one of my favorite Roblox games, Innovation Inc. Now, my opinion on Marksman is a bit odd. I think he's balanced, I just think that the map geometry makes him unbalanced. What I mean by this is that every map in TC2 is literally just a bunch of choke points. From Upward to Badwater to Rooftop to Defrost. And just having one competent sniper aiming at a choke point can stop an entire team push. And also the entire existence of the Razorback makes Sniper even more unbalanced. But also the nerfs that Rolv is trying to do to him is not a good idea, and I think that they should seriously change that.
Range scales with charge.
Second question is from LowGamer21, my friend, who says, my question is, what is your go-to loadout no matter what game mode it is in TC2? None of my loadouts in TC2 are normally the same, and I usually change them up from time to time, but here are my most consistent loadouts on screen right now. Next question is from Robobot, which states, are you gonna pull a traditional TC2 remove and suddenly stop uploading for like a month and then start uploading once a year? Hopefully not. But if you couldn't tell already, I really don't have an upload schedule. Next are two questions from my friend Plague Doctor 568, which says, what's the inspiration of your series TC2 Removed Weapon Review? And question 2 is, and what is the longest and hardest video you've spent editing on? The person who inspired me the most to do Removed Weapon Review is probably Fishstick on a Stick's Bad Weapon Academy videos. And my longest and hardest video I've ever spent editing on is probably either my Flanker Night video or ranking every flanker weapon. I did get a lot of help with both of them though. Next two questions are from Grief, which says, what's your favorite removed weapon in any future video plans? My favorite removed weapon has to be the Friendly Fire Foiler. I just loved how it gave Trooper another playstyle that isn't just Trollger. And for any future planned videos, I plan on making a Torpedo Tube video and a remake of my Airborne Annihilator video. And that's really it. Anything else that I work on is unplanned. Next question is, a lot. I'll try and break up the questions. First question is thoughts on taking your weapon series into other games inside or outside of Roblox. Me personally, I can't really do that much because most of the time when I play games that isn't Roblox, it tends to lag my computer. But I have actually wanted to make videos on games in Roblox like Super Doomspire or Lumion Legacy. Next question is, when I make a video, what part do I enjoy the most? Me personally, I enjoy just making the video, especially getting the clips for it. Next question is, how long does it take to make a video for you? It takes me around like 2 to 3 weeks, and that's just because I live in an environment that has a lot of noise, mostly from my family and my dog, and also just working on the video takes a while because I have school and other stuff that I have to do in the meantime. Next question is, what things should Rolv bring from pre-rehaul? I think that they should bring the Firkin Flamer back. It was probably one of my favorite weapons from pre-rehaul, with the ability to light oil on the ground, and when enemies step on it, you can light the oil on fire to deal a ton of damage. Next question is, with Roblox no longer targeting children, do you think TC2 has a chance to gain traction as a class-based shooter? Honestly, yeah. I mean, class-based shooters are really meant for older audiences, and I think that could fit really well. Next question is, what does Rolv need to do to increase the consistent player base for the short and long term? I think a good change that Rolv could do with their updates is just, release one every once in a while. Doesn't have to be big, but I just want it small, like small weapon changes that the community would want. Also, Rolv should just speak to their community more instead of ignoring us. I mean, sure, some of the weapons have been changed based off of videos. My videos of the first responder in the Dragon Fury actually worked pretty well. But I suggest more like having a part of the Discord server where you can suggest stuff or talk about the changes that they had and maybe try and get them to change it. I don't know. Next question is, what weapons from Team Fortress 2 do you think need to be adjusted or reworked for TC2? And what custom weapons do you want to see added? I've actually looked at all the things that you suggested before, but I personally think that some weapons that should be reworked are the Cold Shoulder and the Iron Force. Yeah, I know the Cold Shoulder isn't in TF2, but I find it such an odd concept. I think that marking people for death with a projectile from the Cold Shoulder was a really good concept, and they should add that back. And when it comes to the Iron Force, I think that shouldn't just be a way to counter mechanics. And while exploding on the ground is pretty cool, I don't think that it really fits with the weapon's other stats. What needs to be changed for TC2 Marksman to be balanced class-wise and other aspects and how, and the same for Agent? I already explained it previously, but here's a way to dumb it down a little bit. Remove sight lines from being so long that the sniper can just sit there and instant kill. And the first point of Badwater is kind of stupid, like the spawn for green, the sniper can just sit there and he can't fucking die. And I don't really see how Agent's unbalanced. It's a really difficult class to play and it ramps up in skill level dramatically. Next question is, what bugs should we be aware of in TC2 and what should be Rolv's priority? Probably the mechanic teleporter bugs should be focused on by Rolv, and also just be aware of those. They can be really annoying. Oh, there's also a little part of Badwater where you can put a teleporter by a cliff and when someone takes it, they just instantly die. That's kind of funny though, so I don't think they should patch it. And finally, if I shared a long comment on some ideas for TC2 reworked and custom weapons, here would you be interested? Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I like long comments. It's really nice and it's very informative. I didn't expect this video to be this long. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. Thank you and goodbye.